Yo. Hi. Hybrid and true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Aubrey, I'm a bigger man. Careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuta, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, kuta, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man city. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem mwenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunaband tuko party tunaband hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaban adiche wanja for the G chop on the panty
Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
guys doing this Friday, baby? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I was just reading something that just came through, like literally just came through on my phone. All right, it says Michael Jordan Wizards. I'm guessing Michael Jordan's Wizards shooting shirt from final career game sold for $900,000. A T-shirt that probably cost, like, let's be real, the shirts cost about $5 to make, maybe even less, but they sell them for like what, $25? And then, is it autographed by Jordan? Well, it is from his last year, his final career game. Okay, so it's a very special game, I suppose. $900,000. When you ask people, hey, can you give some money to the homeless? They're like, I can't really do that. When you ask people, hey, can you like spend some money toward this kind of car? They'll be like, no, I'm gonna be frugal. And they do it all because they want stuff like this. Now let me explain this to you real quick. This is the reason that life goes round. All right, without these things, life would not happen. Basically, okay, if all we did was just eat and go to sleep, and that's it, life wouldn't be anything. But because we want more, and because like things like this stupid thing matters so much, we have heroes and icons, and we have like entertainment. We have like warriors out there that are like that are like celebrities basically to our ancestors, but now we have like celebrities on TV even, right? And these are basically our gods. Okay, and the money that we earn, the money's fake too, right? But we make it worth something because we put work into it. And if the work wasn't there, then we wouldn't even have money, or the money wouldn't even matter. So because we work so hard, it's like, where should we spend our money on? Where should I spend my passion on? What are the things that matter to me? And everything else in life, like the eating and the work stuff, that stuff's boring. So people have to entertain themselves with like vacations, with like I don't know, basketball games, with shooting shirts. What is this guy gonna do with the shooting shirt? Just put it up in his house, right? So we have these things now called NFTs. And it's like basically like a picture or a video or whatever, and it's like the Mona Lisa, where there's only one Mona Lisa in the whole world, even though a lot of people know how to draw it exactly. This one is worth a lot. And the NFTs allow us to make certain that this is the one and only one of its kind, even though it's replicable, which is crazy. And those are worth so much. I don't know so much now, but yes, it's a very strange thing when you can just add your autograph to something and the value goes up. So my question to you guys is, what are you going to value? What matters to you? And can you add value to something so that maybe one day your shooting shirt goes for maybe not $900,000, but maybe for like $90,000, $90, $9, 90 cents plus a hamburger. All right, what up, Trejillo? I see you. Whoop, Taz, what's poppin', homie? Money hungry in the house. All right, what's up, baby? Let's start this thing off right. We got our Halloween tournament coming up here real soon, tomorrow. Okay, so after workouts for tonight, we got our Halloween tournament all day long. If you didn't get the stuff, it's at Westminster High School. All right, and the games are all day long. I'll read out the games. I posted it to our website, so you can always see it. I'll even show you how to get there in case you don't see it. So if you go to our site, just Limitless Hoops, you get to see this page right here, aquí, and you get to scroll down. Okay, as soon as you scroll down, it says how to join, blah, 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 but then it has our Twitter feed right there. All right, and you get to see the schedule like this. All right, and if you click on it, it should make it bigger. And it says that we have the elementary games, so if you're between first and like fifth grade, all right, you can play in these games right here, and your games are at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock because we are the 2 team. All right, and so that's 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock are our game times. If you're middle school, that means you're between like, I don't know, 5th and 8th grade. You can decide. All right, you will play as the 3 team, so you'll play at 8 o'clock in the freaking morning, and then at 10 o'clock And then depending on how you do in those games, will either be in the semifinals, play the fourth place game, or play the championship game. So I'm guessing if you're the first place team, you get a bye to the championship. If you're second and third place, you play at 12 o'clock. If you're fourth and fifth place, you play at 1 o'clock. All right, so, and then if you win, if you're second and third place and you win at 12 o'clock, then you play again at 2 o'clock. For the high school, again, if you're between like 8th, 12th grade, whatever, all right, you can play. And this one, we are the 4 team. All right, the 4 team plays at noon. All right, so you old people get to sleep in, because we know you guys be partying and stuff like that at nighttime. All right, but you get to play at noon o'clock, then you play at 2 o'clock, then you play at 4 o'clock. So those are your game times right there. Get hyped and get ready. All right, we also have, besides just our Halloween tournament, we got Remember. I'm going to keep saying it until we hit November 5th. Remember the 5th of November, all right, where we will be doing all of our drills in this book, okay? So see the book. It's a whole bunch of stuff. See the pages. It's all these pages right here. Like, brrr. All right, it's a whole bunch of pages right there. Every single page has a workout on it. We will be doing all of those workouts and filming them. All right, so that we can have a reference to every single thing. So people, the few people that want to do it, that have the book, who want to go, I want to do the workout for the day and film it because I want to make the NBA. I want to be the best player on my team. Those people who say that, well, they're kind of out of luck right now. They're going to read it and be like, well, clockwork passing drill, what is that? It gives a definition, but I don't understand it. Top to wing to post to opposite wing group passes. I don't understand that, right? But now, soon, we will be having video for every single one of these things right on our website. So it's part of our big, huge plan to make this thing exquisitely perfect. So that's what we will be doing for you guys. So if you're there, show up. If you're not good enough to actually do the drills, it's okay. You can learn them from on the side, or I won't be filming you per se, okay? I'll only film the people that actually look good. But you can come and learn it. It's a 10-hour camp, and I know that scares some people, but hey, I'm a scary kind of guy. All right, so it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, goes to 8 o'clock. We will be having a 1 hour or 30-minute lunch break or something like that midway through. So bring some food, bring some drinks, and everything else. All right, quote of the day? Yes, quote of the day. Let's check it out. Let goals, not culture, define you. Okay, I freaking love this one. All right, let goals, not culture, define you. So let goals define you. Don't let culture define you. I especially if you live in a bad culture environment. Because maybe your culture tells you to go out and just shoot people, right? Especially here in freaking Colorado. But maybe your culture is a football culture and you're a basketball player. Maybe your culture is a lazy culture. Maybe whatever your culture might be, you don't have to let it define you, because that's very, very simple. If we were in a basketball state, you would have to do basketball. I love bringing up Moraga, California, where I was over there near Oakland, because they were a swimming culture. And literally, honestly, I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating this, 95% of the kids swim in a program that went about 5 days a week year-round. And they had been swimming since they were 2. Competitive swimming since they were 4. Over 90% of the kids competitively swam when they were 4 in this town. What were the results? In a town of 30,000 people, they had 20 Olympians. That's the result. Not just pro swimmers, not just college swimmers. No, freaking Olympic athletes. All from this small little bitty town of 30,000 people. Crazy. That's their culture. If you grew up in that town and you wanted to be a swimmer, lucky for you. But if you grew up in that town and you wanted to be a basketball player, oops, you lost. All right, and I had people going, yo, man, your program's too much. 7 days a week, an hour and a half a day. That's way too much, boy. My kid ain't doing that. I don't even believe in sports for that kid, for that young kid. Especially year-round sports. I don't believe anything that you saying, right? And then I'm like, well, does your kid swim? And they're like, well, of course. I'm all, well, what does swim like? They're like, swim. That's 3 hours a day, 7 days a week, year-round. My kid's one of the best swimmers in town. And I'm like, but you just said I don't believe in sports year round. They said, but that's swim, silly. Of course he's going to do swimming. Why? It's because we have to keep up with the Joneses. All right? If our neighbor does it, we're okay with doing it. If the older brother does it, we're okay with doing it. But if my kid has to be on his own mentally, they can't handle that. Or, as a parent, I don't believe that that's the way that you should live life because my neighbors don't do it. All right? So we are going to try to redefine this culture here in Colorado over the next coming years. But you shouldn't even need that. If your friends want to go out and drink and drug and things like that and thug, just don't. But that is hard. It's really hard not to give in to peer pressure, which is why we want to create the culture, which is why we're doing all these things to create actual culture. And you ask me, why are we posting videos? Why do we have coins? Why do we have a live stream? Because you have to create a culture. What are cultures made of? Everything from people to like food to like downtown to like what kind of car you drive. It's crazy. The clothes that you wear define culture. It's a huge thing that you're embarking on, and you can't just say, let's just open up the gym and get better. No, you have to change the entire culture. But with that said, since it's not changed yet, let your goals define you, not your culture. So let your goals define you. If you want to make the NBA or D1 or varsity, you allow that to be your direction, your compass. And then anyone who's going toward that, you do as they would do. So you basically say, I'm not even in this state. I'm following dudes that I'm watching on YouTube who want it as bad as I do. I'm following the guys that we play against during the summer who are the top players in the country. That's who I'm like. All right. Yo, Jamie Smith, Wyatt Smith, someone Smith. All right, we're all up there. All right, what up? All right, let's move on. We got our itinerary for the day. This is stuff that we will be doing in the future, tonight, in the past. I'll go in order, so let's start with the past, the high school stuff. We just finished up with some numbered scissor shots, pick and roll slip, 2-ball dribbles, under the chair dribble, curl jumper series, 1-on-1 high post flash. One day, maybe our culture will be so good that we will be doing all these drills. You will be doing all these drills, 5 minutes each. What is that? 18 different drills, 5 minutes each. That's 90 minutes. That's an hour and a half workout. You can do an hour and a half workout before you come to our hour and a half workout. That would be crazy. Just 5 minutes apiece. You just work on this stuff, and you do all three of these things. Every time that we mention in the show, you do all three of these things, but at least do 6 of them for right now. So we are starting off very, very slowly. We can move up, but we will be doing these for 10 minutes tonight. And that's something we will be doing tonight in the middle. I'll mention that in a second, but it's something we will be doing in the future. Pick and roll, retreat to pass. Jump stop to corner option. Jab to 3 option jumper. Shots to box outs. Lana's moves, and the 1-on-1 post. So hits up for that stuff as well. And then the stuff that we will be doing tonight. We got bank shots. Make sure that when you shoot a bank shot, so we're going to start from like the 3-point line on the lane line. Pump fake, take 2 dribbles to our 45-degree angle, okay? And if you want to see where that angle is, it's right here, okay? So when we're shooting, we're going to start with the ball right here. You can put like a line of kids just right there, okay? And then basically, so a few of them can have basketballs, whatever, right? Pass your basketball back. But you're going to go pump fake from right here. This is the lane line. The lane line is right there. You're going to pump fake, dribble to the outside right there. And you want to shoot the ball from this 45-degree angle. And when you shoot that bank shot, make sure that you're not shooting it flat. All right? When you shoot a bank shot, it's like you want to aim at the backboard. Yeah, but it's just like a regular shot. So if you can't shoot flat to make the ball go in, you can't shoot flat to make the ball go in for a bank shot either. All right, from certain locations you can, but it's not extremely good. When you shoot a bank shot, make sure that you shoot with arc, with enough arc, so when the ball starts to go back down past the apex of the shot, that's when it hits the backboard. And if you can do that, then your shot will have touch. So if it hit the backboard on the way up, it's going to bang off the rim. If you hit the backboard on the way down, it's going to hit the rim and then go in slowly if you don't swish it. So make sure that that's your bank shot. So it's a pump fake, quick 2 dribbles, pull up, and shoot your shot as if you were Kevin Durant. We can also do this drill from the opposite side as well. All right. So that's what we're doing for bank shots. All right. What we're doing for the rest of the day, our culture is changing, and I love it. So many more people posting. They just got to keep it up. Amen, baby. All right. Other ones that we're doing. We got 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle. You're going to stand in the middle of the court, sprint out for a jump shot. So you're going to go from the middle to the elbow, shooting a jump shot as fast as you can, just like a fast break jump shot. So you're going to go on your own personal fast break, pull up for a jump shot at the elbow. If you miss the elbow shot, you get a point. Miss it. I said that correctly. If you miss it, you get a point. All right. But if you make it, you get 2 points. All right. Now, you can also have a choice to shoot a 3-pointer. It has to be full speed. So if you're on a small court, you can back up some. Full speed, you can shoot a 3-pointer if you want to. But if you miss that one, you get 0 points. But if you make it, you get 4 points. That's why it's called 0, 1, 2, 4. And every single time that you shoot it, you go back to the middle, say how many points that you have. First one to 32 wins. Why 32? That's my basketball number. Get out of my face. All right. Other thing, we got pick and roll, split to drive. Again, we go to our pick and roll spot, cross the ball over, switch hands. And this is if they over force. All right, so we got someone forcing us to the screen. If they don't force to the screen, we're going to go against it, right? If they lead us to the screen, we're going to go toward it. But if they overforce, they're leaving some room in the middle open. So we're going to get our big 2 cones out. We're going to go over the screen, and then with our leg following our hand. So this leg, this hand, we're going to go through the screen with my leg following the ball. And I'm going to throw the ball through the person showing and the person guarding me. And like right before I hit the screen. All right, so I'm going to go over it. Then right before I throw both the ball in my hand through, I bounce it. Then before I pick up the ball with the opposite hand, I pick this leg up and I go get the ball with my leg in my hand to extend it for 1-2 step, no more dribbles, score that basket. And that's the split to drive. It's very, very hard, but we can practice it. And this is a very rare thing. So don't try to do this every single freaking time in the game and get the ball stolen. Connor. All right. Heads, tails game. Make sure you're doing the book, Wyatt. And I'm posting every day now. Good job. All right. So heads, tails. Heads, tails, we are at half court with our hands like this. Their hands are like this too, fully extended so that our hands are over the half court line, okay? All right, and then coach will yell out heads or tails from flipping a coin, or I got the coin on my phone because I don't deal with no money, baby. I might even flip one of our coins since we do have coins. I don't know. Maybe I will. All right, but if they say heads, we can go that way. Goes tails, we go that way. But whichever way that we go, we both go there together, and if it goes against me, I got to run away before he tags me. And then if he does tag me or if he doesn't, either way, we both sprint to the end, regardless. All right. And if it goes his way, like they say, tails, I run after him and I try to tag him. But even if I tag him early, I always sprint there and I sprint back because it is mostly a workout for our endurance as well. So this is the heads, tails game. Keep track of who wins the most. And then you can see who can react the fastest because reaction time is huge. All right, reacting to rebounds, reacting to defense, reacting to offense, reacting to loose balls. All that stuff is big time, and this drill helps that stuff. Plus, it's a really fun drill to do. All right, I know, but the dates are confusing. The dates are confusing. All right, I will help you out. Okay, so, hey Siri. Wait, who am I talking to? Alexa, what is today's date?
Today is Friday, October 28th.
Okay, so today is Friday, October 28th. You also have to know what year it is, right? Friday, October 28th. So what you do to find out the dates in this book right here, you go to the top, and I don't want this book to just be for 1 year and then you burn it. So I'll have it for many, many years. But Friday doesn't fall the same on every single day. So you go to October. October in this case, and this is the weird part, it's not OCT. It's 10. So that's 10. So you want to go to a date that says 10. Now you want to look for 10/18, right? Since the day number is 18, okay? So 10 is the month code. It's like a code, okay? Because it's the 10th month. 18 is the day. There's like 28, 29, 30, or 31 days in every single month. I don't know why. Something to do with the moon, okay? So I'm explaining this to you. I got you, White. I got you, man. It's confusing. All right, but you go to 10/18. But now you got to go with the year. So there was this fellow named Jesus. He died. and we like to go by his death date or birth date. I'm not even sure, but it's AD. Okay, BC is before Christ. Our AD is Anno Dominus, which means after he died. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go for 1018, and this is the year of the Lord 2022. So we're looking for 101822. This says 101622, 101820. So you want to look for 22. So 101622 is this date. It's just 2 days after that. 101822. Is this the 22nd? Is this really? No, it's the 28th. I'm so stupid. 28th. My bad. All right, the 28th. So that's on 10/28/22, which happens to be on a Friday. And that's our drills. So if the dates were confusing you, that's how you do it. You look at the day up top, and there's a whole bunch of them. It says, like, this is the same workout for 10/30/2020, 10/29/21, 10/28/22, but it'll also be the same workout for 10/27/23 and 11/1/24. And 10/31/25. So we can use these books. We don't have to burn them. Not until 2025. Then we will have a big book burning celebration, and I'll get new books. All right. What do we have? Why he did the same thing to me too. If you sleep over, you can teach me though. What? I just taught you everything. There's no sleepovers needed. You're welcome. I just taught you how to use dates, you guys. There's also this like knuckle thing, like how you count, but I never learned that one. So maybe I'm stupid. All right. Anyways, last workouts. We got chair dips, pushing them down. All right. And then we got knee jumps as well from your knees, jumping up and landing on your feet, and then jumping again to reach. All right, you guys. Moving on. What kind of movies are we talking about here today? All right. Oh man. So this movie's Tyson. I can't even talk too much about this movie. This movie's raunchy, man. It's a 12th grade movie, and I think that's even too, like, high. Like, seriously, like, dang. For a high school kid to watch this movie, it's not about the knocking out part, because that part's amazing. Mike Tyson, one of the best fighters of all time, but, like, he gets so gritty. He talks about, like, talks about a lot of stuff. Like, oh, man, like his, like, life, like, drugs, like, fighting women, like, crazy stuff. And he's so candid, he's so honest in the movie. It's a hard movie to watch, but it's a pretty good movie. The movie Tyson, they're going to come out with a newer movie with Jamie Foxx here soon, sometime this year or early next, and I'm sure that one will like take the cake. But like this movie is probably the best Tyson movie that I've seen, and he's one of my like I loved him growing up, but just like his story's hard, man. He comes from the streets, and he didn't have much of a chance, but he did make it. Did go to jail and prison and stuff like that, but like I don't know, this movie was hard to watch. I'm gonna go ahead and rate it 41 stars out of 50. It was a pretty good movie, but I'm not kidding. It's hard to watch. But if your parents allow you to watch movies like that, I would say to watch it to see like what the other side is like, to see what his life was like, because I mean he is like one of the greatest sports figures in the history of our planet. I can easily say that, and to know his story was crazy. But if you are a 12th grader and you want to do your challenge for the day, it is take on day 30 of the 10-minute drill, a time workout comprised of 15 drills designed to test your overall ability in various ways. The 10-minute drill is hard. It's not that many kids have done in the history of our program, maybe like fewer than 10 in the history of our program have tried this even once. And this challenge for you guys, I believe, was more than once this month. So if you're a 12th grader out there, this is a great drill to understand what it takes to become a college basketball player. If you can just perfect this stuff, man, like you at least look the part. All right. Moving on, let's check our homework. Who's been posting? What's been posting? How they've been posting. Kieran with the touch middle game. I like it. Cutthroat with Austin. All right, so we got Austin in the mix. Austin posting stuff as well. I see you, Taz. Come to Tasmania. Basketball workout right there. Heads or tails. Already doing the stuff. I like it. Split to drive as well. All right, hey, you are working, man. Great job. Austin won 7-4. That's pretty decent. Pick and roll, split to drive for him as well. Great job, everybody. Again, if you're having trouble doing the workouts, you can also look at our homework list to see if those guys are doing it. Before we post all of our demos, you can always look to see what they're doing in our homework section. All right, the link for which is on our website. Let's check the story of the day, then I'll come back with some trivia, picture of the day, maybe like give away a new car. I don't know what I'll do. Story of the day, though. Watch it. Look at the process of kids going to school every day. At some point in time, they most definitely hit a wall. But since the law says they must continue to do so, they continue to go. And then one day something magical happens. They begin to enjoy themselves. Getting burnt out is merely a temporary state of mind. Getting burnt out is merely a temporary state of mind. I totally believe that. And yes, like when you go to school, I mean, you're forced to go there. But everyone knows what happened when we took school away. You know what freaking happened when we had the pandemic. Everyone's like, can I just go to school, please? Can I please go to school? My friends. And like, dude, yeah, you want it, okay? Like, it's great. It's easy. Same thing would hold true for you working out and things like that. I've seen people online where they're like, this is killing me, but it's my life and I love lifting weights. Oh my God, without it, I would die. Yes, dude. Just have some faith. You will get used to it, okay? A new car, a Hot Wheels car especially. And yes, Teo did post a video and put it in our homework section on how to post videos. All right, so for some of you guys, I already know, but anyone who struggles, I will send them that video. Maybe I'll make a professional video maybe in the future on that. It shouldn't be that hard. People have figured it out, but asking about it in person is good enough. I posted, but it was like 15 hours ago. I'm sure that I definitely saw you post. I saw you post. But yes, don't worry about burning out. Just make it become who you are. Then there is no burning out. Let's check the trivia today. All right, the trivia question today, guys. All right, here's a question. There's a college basketball team named North Carolina. All right, they have had some great players. They won the 1982 championship on a shot by some guy who will be unnamed. Shot a jumper, swished it. He's like, yeah, boy, it was dope. All right, but the question is this. In that year that they won in 1982, who on that team, the North Carolina Tar Heels, was the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament? Who, during that year, was the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament? When North Carolina won it on 1982, who was the most outstanding player on that team? Don't forget, I've said no names so far, but it was won by this shot. It was a nice shot. He drilled it. It was dope. But yes, every player can't be the most outstanding player. Who was the most outstanding player from UNC in 1982 in the NCAA tournament? The NCAA tournament's most outstanding player of 1982. It was a team full of players. They beat Georgetown University 63-62. The MJ. I assume you're speaking of not Michael Jackson, but Michael Jordan. That is not the answer. But Michael Jordan was the one who hit that shot. He pulled up and just drilled it. That's the answer right there. And who was first? We got Kiernan us first. Boom, 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 boom. James Ulysses S. Grant Worthy was the one that won most outstanding player on a team with Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins and someone else. I don't know who else. Kenny Smith, I have no idea. But they had like 4 NBA players on it. And yes, Kieran is the winner. He is now at 3. Noah has 3. And we got one more day only. So it's going to come down to next Monday. And there's also some room for Khalil to tie. Oh, man, this is going to come down to it. We're going to see. But it was James Worthy, you guys. Played for the Los Angeles Lakers for many, many years. He's a top 75 player of all time as well. And let's see what we're talking about for pictures today. What's our news like? Our news section. Oh, talking about how the amazingness of John Morant and the lousiness of the Nets. I know my Lakers are bad. No need to mention them. Let's throw them off to the side because they weren't supposed to be good. But the Philadelphia 76ers, the New Jersey Nets, 1-4. What's going on? And why is John Morant just looking? He's honestly looked amazing for the last 2 years. This year and last, every freaking game, him and Luka. Luka came in triple-dubbed, a 41-point game against the Nets. These young cats are killing it. It's definitely a new era, and it's led by Giannis still. Giannis is still the king of the crop. All right, but these young guns, especially John Morant, man, this is one for the ages. I just got to tell you guys, watch him. Watch him. Don't let this pass you by. This is 1 in a million. All right, John Morant is lightning quick, exciting. He's the person that you should be copying off of in many, many, many ways. All right. Anyway, that's my time. Don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is let goals, not culture, define you. All right. And we have our tournament coming up here soon. Don't forget to come 30 minutes early for the games. I will see you guys there. I'm hyped. I'll see y'all tonight at the gym for workouts as well. All right, y'all. Reese's Pieces, everybody. Cue my music.